People are addicted to technology. That is a fact. How many of you here can spend a day without using your phones or your computers? I myself can't. Technology evolves more and more every day. Oh shit. Technology evolves more and more every day, making our lives much easier and allowing us to do things much faster and making people have fun. So it's natural that we want to keep using it all the time. And there's no problem with that. Technology has many benefits and can help us a lot. In my school and in many others, for example, it's already part of the learning process. The teachers project presentations that help them give classes. And sometimes the students do activities in apps like Kahoot. And sometimes they also do their own presentations. And nowadays, there are many different games in many different consoles that were created for people to have fun. But nowadays, it can even be played professionally with many competitions and money rewards for the winners. But even though it has many benefits, it also has many downsides caused by addiction, such as lack of social interactions and obesity. And this can lead to many other issues, like anxiety or depression or isolation and many others. But I'm not telling you to stop using technology because it's impossible nowadays. But just don't use it all the time. Turn off your computer, your phone, go for a walk, go meet your friends. Don't just talk to them on social media. Maybe even travel somewhere if you can. Another big problem is that some people are not addicted to technology, but rather they depend on it for working and they need to use it all day. And if this is your case, the best advice I can give for you is to take breaks and not be all day in your office looking at the screen. And as a real-life example of the problems of excessive technology use, there was a streamer, a person known as Brian Vinaut. He was known as Poshy Breed on the internet. He attempted a 24-hour stream with the objective of getting donations for a charity. But in the 22nd hour, looking extremely tired, he went out to smoke. Here's his face. And he didn't come back. So one of the moderators of his stream messaged him, worried, and he got a reply of a person who identified himself as a detective, who said the streamer had died of a heart attack or a stroke. And as another not so extreme example is myself. A lot of the time I'm at my home, I'm playing games or watching videos or streams too. But I also go outside, I do other activities, I meet my friends. I don't just spend all the time on the computer. And I remember that 2 or 3 years ago during a summer break, things were different. I spent almost all the time just on the computer doing basically nothing else. This caused me to be isolated from the outside world and lack social interactions. And after that summer, I realized how bad that was for my health. But I also knew I couldn't stop using technology. So instead, I decided to decrease the time I spent using it and do other things in the time between. So in conclusion, you can use technology. It's part of your life these days. You don't need to become some sort of paranoid who thinks it will destroy your life. Technology is okay. But life is much more than just looking at a screen. Thank you.